I can see why he gets the gigs. Your pronunciation is a lot better than mine, eh? You did very well. Thank you to SA leaders, the Honourable Stephen Marshall and fellow leaders for the opportunity to share my family South Australian story. The story of Trio is of one of David and Goliath. And as a small business, sometimes we set out to be Goliath, but sometimes it doesn't pay to end up being Goliath. Sometimes it pays just to know which ugly giants to take on. My father, Peter Demourtzidis, bought a small manufacturing business making 3 different hinges. He knew nothing of manufacturing, press setting, or hinges alone. But he thought, you know what, let's put the house on the line and everything we have and let's give it a shot. So I guess bank managers were a lot nicer back then as well, and maybe mum was a little trusting as well. Anyway, to top it off, he renamed the business to Trio after his 3 sons. I'm the 3rd son, so I like to remind everyone that I complete the trio in the family. But to fast forward this story, Peter grew the business from 3 hinges to making over 1,000 hinges. What took him to the height of his game, he purchased a machine from Germany, custom built. There's only 2 in the world. And this machine could make 10,000 hinges per day. We were servicing the entire Australian hinge demand at one stage, just from our manufacturing facility on Churchill Road in Kilburn. So all exciting. Within this growth period, we saw the manufacturing facility go from 50 square metres to 14,000 square metres. 3 machines to over 400 machines. With the start of 2 employees, we was just shy of 200. Along the way, we acquired Lane Architectural from Black & Decker in New South Wales and Wall on Hinges on South Port Road. What's even better, and what I love to boast about to my customers in the East, is that this all started in a little shed in SA, my home and my state that I'm very proud of. To top off things, Mum and Dad thought we should add some value to the trio. So they're like, let's have a little girl. So now with the trio, you get your 3 plus 1. It's the 3 boys and a girl. So, and we're all in the business, managing the business. Dad is doing other exciting things, like building chicken coops that are 1,000 square meters for 15 chickens on the farm that he just bought. We take free range very seriously in our family. And it's a true story, Yankalilla. In the early 2000s, things got tough. Our number 1 position in the hinge market was under attack. The gates of China opened up and the market was flooded with Chinese product. His largest customer, worth over $6 million in revenue, did a deal with another big ugly corporate to cut Dad out of the market overnight. Goliath wanted Dad gone. He wanted this little David out of the game because he was annoying. Dad didn't have it in him to fight this next round. So he was left with a succession dilemma. What do I do? Do I sell it? Do I shut it down? Or do I pass it on? My brothers and I saw the challenge that awaited at Trio and what needed to be done to take back our market share. We all joined the family business at different times. Ilias, my oldest brother, retired playing A-League soccer with Adelaide United. He now takes care of the operations. George gave up an opportunity in investment banking in London, and surprise, surprise, he takes care of the finance. And myself, well, I just had FOMO, fear of missing out, so I thought I better jump in and do the sales and marketing. And Athena, the sapphire of our family, she heads up HR. So very ideal positions to have in one business. Today, the business is in a very strong position and can proudly say it's constantly winning business from the ugly giants, especially in the East. Not to mention the 4 acquisitions that we've had in the past 10 years in our time. Although our 10,000 hinges a day machine is not working, it's still sitting there. Although collecting dust, we're waiting for the day to turn it back on. Just let us know when, Mr. Marshall. We'll turn it on. The Demo family now sit with a diversified portfolio of businesses, Trio in hardware, property, no surprise with the Greek background, farming, because we love our food, and now energy, 369 Labs, solving energy problems with IP and tech and hardware created right here in SA. So we have some solutions, Mr. Marshall, for the energy challenges. South Australia has been the perfect place for our family to grow, learn, and give back. The skills and the knowledge from schooling, business, community, and our SA leaders has been the keystone to our success. I can easily say that SA leaders have been of great value for me and our businesses. I explained SA leaders the other day as a buffet of knowledge within the room. You can walk up to anyone, be it the expert or a fellow SA leader, ask them a question, they just have so much to offer and so much value. Just by hearing their story and what they do in this great state is of great value we should all be leveraging off. Before I joined SA Leaders, I was deciding whether or not it was right for me. I was fortunate enough to sit on a flight with Mr. Andrew Downs himself, and I was umming and ahhing if I should have a chat with him, and I was like, being the sales guy, I was like, well, we're on a plane, can't go anywhere. It's too early to drink because it was one of those red-eye flights, and he's not watching a movie, so I thought, I'll just go up to him and start talking to him. And thank you very much, Andrew. It was you tipped me over to join SA Leaders, and I haven't regretted it, so thank you. The time is now more than ever to leverage off forums such as SA Leaders and to drive this state forward. I can tell you, being in the energy space, the world is watching what we do right here in SA and the challenges that we have to overcome it. How great will it be to show the world how it's done and be not only SA leaders, but world leaders also. Thank you for hearing my South Australian story, and thank you very much to SA Leaders.